and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Well, Stan, I know you love the numbers. What they're telling us tonight, these teams can shoot it.
Yeah, it's two of the best in the league from beyond the arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
Now here's Hartenstein. Goes up from the block. And the shot is good off the backboard. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA. Back to Holmgren from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. First quarter of play, a minute in. Now here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
SGA with it. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort's shot is good.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Hartenstein.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Tatum. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Well, that'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
Again, the miss by Boston. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. So Dort's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Number 1, the Celtics.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Celtics trail by 7. Pass to White. Brown with a screen. They need this. White can't hit. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's the 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. To the middle. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
And that one falls for Tatum. We'll stand, the postseason is just around the corner now. How hard is it to stay focused when you know the season is coming to an end?
Well, it's certainly hard for those teams that have locked in their spots. It's very easy to lose focus here in the home stretch. But for those still fighting for a spot, finishing well in the regular season has got to be the priority right now.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Well, of the many things about Jason Tatum that make him an elite player, I think his composure is underrated. This guy never lets the other team get under his skin, and that is rare.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Hauser can't get it to go.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Brown passes to Queta. Now White. Hauser outside. There's Tatum with the three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. White with a screen on Holmgren. Outside White. Lets the three fly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Brown. They get it back. Outside for SGA. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a guy who's won so many music awards recently, Jack Harlow in attendance.
You know, though he's a Louisville native, he grew up a Boston fan. And according to him, it was the Kevin Garnett trade that really made that happen.
Celtics trail by 13. White looking it over. On the wing, Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams misses. And for Boston, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Here's the three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, Kept alive. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 6.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Queta. Here's Hauser. Outside, Brown. From behind the arc. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And here's Dort. Williams looking around. And here's SGA outside. That doesn't go either for SGA. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Down by 15. Here's White. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
I like how composed White is. Even with the contact, he stays locked in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The first free throw is good.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta. Walsh comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Derek White. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Hauser. Still no points. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Williams. Outside Joe. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Thunder lead by 15.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Vucevic. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pritchard from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Williams. And there's the screen. Here's Wallace. The rebound, Celtics.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Pritchard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Thunder leading by 9. Here's SGA. That one's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. And for Boston, they're shooting an impressive 47%. Hauser outside. And here's Brown. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. And he lays it up and in. He has 6. And the Thunder in possession here. They lead by 7. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Boston with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. Shireman comes in for Jaylen Brown. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for SGA. .151 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Joe. Pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams, a screen on Tatum. Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
On the wing, Tatum jacks up a three. On target from range. And now it's just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Holmgren. And yep, it's good. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Here's Shireman. Back to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Outside Tatum. The three ball. And the Celtics another three.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. No good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pritchard finds Tatum. That one goes in. Tatum's got 16 points now.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Isaiah Joe, then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Wallace. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Tatum. Oklahoma City shooting their fourth attempt at the line tonight. The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Now here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Vucevic in the post. Holmgren's there. Vucevic's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. And the layup falls.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Tatum against Wiggins. Outside Pritchard. And stolen by Holmgren. Down low. Here's Mitchell. The 3 is up. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Here's Shireman. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Vucevic, a screen on Wiggins. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 22 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Now Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Mitchell's shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Wallace. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Joe on the wing. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Brian?
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. On defense, the Celtics. 7-point differential. Holmgren with a screen on Pritchard. With the step back. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. Oh, Tatum's triple is pure.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
And so it's Boston with it. Following the bucket by the Thunder, they double-team Tatum. Pritchard from outside. The Thunder with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got assist number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Holmgren. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 10. Towering on the interior, Holmgren.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Pritchard. Up top, Vucevic. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum draws the double. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Outside Joe. Back to SGA. Tries a 10-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Boston. Cadiz checked in for Vucevic. Hauser comes in for Shireman. And it's White in for Pritchard. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. Down by 15. They set the pick. And here's Brown for three. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Releases. Jada pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Outside White. The three is up. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Brown. Williams passes to SGA. Dort for three. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's SGA. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Now that we're into the second half of the season, these are the teams that have been grabbing steals and converting on the other end. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Shireman comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Derek White. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mitchell's checked in. SGA hits them both.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Outside Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, look at Brown banging inside.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Now here's Williams. Defended by Hauser. On the wing, Mitchell. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Shireman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. There's the triple. The three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. 6 points for Jalen Williams.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside, Brown. Lets it go from 11. And he connects with a jumper. 13 points in the game.
Well, they'll take that one every time it's available.
SGA passes to Mitchell. And here's SGA outside. Shireman grabs a board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
On the wing, SGA, defended by Brown. Dort outside, from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 19.
All eyes on SGA, so he kicks it out to the perimeter. Just excellent recognition.
Outside, Brown. Pritchard with it. 5 points in the game. Back to Brown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Pass to Williams. A minute 37 left to play in the first half. Count it. Celtics trail by 19. Brown looking around. Mitchell against Pritchard. Up top, Hauser. Right side, Brown. Shot clock at 5.
Come to me.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And how about we check the numbers for Sam Hauser?
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Williams is checked in for Mitchell. Thunder leading by 19. Outside, SGA. Drilled from 11 feet out. SGA's got 6 in the quarter.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
One shot.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Brown for 3. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 21.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dort outside. Now here's Williams. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, Brown. Jaylen Brown gets it to fall.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so it's Oklahoma City liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball and played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Boston Celtics.
If they watch film, they knew this was coming. But it's like the storm rolling in just surprised them.
Yeah, it's hail in threes, and there's nowhere to run for cover. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. 15-point game. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Brown gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Thunder leading by 13. There's a screen from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to White. There's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hardenstein's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams misses. The Celtics shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Queta. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hardenstein. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That one misses for Hardenstein. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum inside. Williams defending. Brown against Dort. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw good. Brown.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Celtics trail by 14. Hauser outside. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the wing, SGA. 4-3. The shot off that time.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Three-pointer, Pritchard hits a three-pointer. Pritchard's got 8 points.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Back to SGA. Pass to Dort, and here is Williams. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 11.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's use this break to have a look at the best defensive teams this season, according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, Boston. Second, the Thunder.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you, B.A.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Tatum. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
There's Tatum with the 3, and he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
And here's SGA. He's got 19. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting 1.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
One shot.
Celtics trail by 14. Outside, Brown. Pritchard with a screen on Dort. Brown passes to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 33 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA from 8 feet away. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top, and the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Now here's Dort. He's got 12. They set a pick from deep. SGA. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Tatum. From the baseline. And Boston again with the bucket.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
Outside, Williams. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Down by 12. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Dort against Brown. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 30 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. SGA's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's the pick, and here's Brown for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Here's Tatum, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Three-pointer Pritchard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Brown passes to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Brown on the wing. Dort defending. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Boston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston. Shireman comes in for Hauser. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. Free throw no good for Brown. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Holmgren left side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Walsh is checked in for Jason Tatum. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Boston has possession. Here's Brown. He's got 32 points. Pass to Shireman. Back to Brown. Here's Vucevic from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pritchard against SGA. Shot clock at 6. With the 7-footer. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
One after another, he's been terrific at the line. He's gone 9 for 9. The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Celtics trail by 19. Outside, Brown. Driving in. Oh, wow!
Oh, my.
Hammer it home!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 34. Now Vucevic. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder leading by 17. Now here's Joe. He's got 6. Wiggins with a screen on Vucevic. Joe. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Vucevic, the pass to Pritchard. And here's Brown. Covered by Joe. Picked by Vucevic. And here's Brown for 3. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 37.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pass to Williams. Now Wallace. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Wallace has got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Brown, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Wallace outside. Williams on the wing. Wiggins outside. Here's Joe. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Brown. Vucevic, a screen on Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Shireman. Banked it in off the glass. Shireman's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Joe. Let's go with a three. Boston pulls it in.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
A nice shot by Walsh.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Shoots over Pritchard. And another miss by Oklahoma City. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Holmgren is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. And the Celtics in possession here. The Thunder making their last shot. Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
And it's Joe penetrating. Williams laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Thunder lead by 17. The Celtics shooting 55% for the game so far. Pritchard, the pass to Vucevic. With the fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Celtics rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Walsh. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell against Pritchard. Outside Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Pritchard. Here's Mitchell from downtown. Wallace misses.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Tatum finds Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. Vucevic has gotten his first points of the night.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Now here's Tatum. Fader on the way. The shot's good. Tatum's got 37.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. Here's Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Tatum. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. Back to SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Brown. Vucevic, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Vucevic slams it in.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic and he makes a play.
Thunder leading by 17. Mitchell finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's Shireman. Vucevic, a screen on SGA. Pass to Vucevic. Takes a 3. Vucevic missing again.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Down low. Here's Wiggins. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Thunder lead by 21.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Shireman. Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for Boston.
You see the basketball IQ Tatum has. Just taking what the defense gives him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. And it's in there. SGA's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Outside Tatum. Vucevic, a screen on Wiggins. Tatum from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. And that one's good. SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Oh, wow!
Look out! Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Brown against SGA. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
And Boston with some changes. Cadis checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Hauser comes in for Shireman. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. Free throw good. Brown. And here's SGA. Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Hauser with it. Guarded now by Williams. Hauser passes to Queta. Here's Brown. Over Dort. Brown can't hit. Thunder leading by 20. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein in the post. Brown's there. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Good on the bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Holmgren against Tatum. White for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Now here's Hauser. Fires the 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now. Dort with it. Picked up by Tatum. Williams from long range. Tatum pulls it in. Have to love his hustle tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Just one more rebound and he'll have a double-double.
And stolen by Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside White. Tatum passes to White. Back to Tatum. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Just 5 on the clock. Dort for 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Yeah, talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
It's Brown on the wing. Dort defending. Hauser can't get it to go. The Thunder shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston pulls it in. Inside. Here's Tatum. Wallace pulls it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. SGA hits them both. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Brown. Fades. That one a little long. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.